goes the race car.
It's a wonderful way to do it now. You can just like build everybody into it. Actually, here's a mechanic question for you. Can you still cast abilities from inside the snowball?
No.
No.
You can't cast items until you
SF starts channeling his ultimate when you pull him into the snowball?
It'll cancel it.
It'll cancel it? Okay. Okay. It just crossed my mind saying, is that
That'd be really
possible?
cool though. You can just channel like epicenters and all these different things.
The Requiem of the Souls just like floods out from a snowball with the epicenter and everything else they've got. Oh, that would be a wonderful way to ulti.
Alright, so you're telling Valve, Icefrog, please make this hero OP.
Please break the game so Tusker will be played more.
I wouldn't mind.
30 seconds to
His Ice Shards is really good though. It's like a free, you're not going anywhere kind of card that they can pull anytime. So,
man, I'm
offlane too.
I'm about to get sad. I'm about to get really, really sad.
Because, well, let's think about this for a second.
Yeah. Make me feel the love of a Brewmaster offlaner here.
Offlane too, so there's your love. They're both gonna be roaming middle or something, trying to kill each other. I don't know what they're doing.
The battle begins.
Oh, Starcat gets spotted up on the top lane. Tuskar's at least got some okay maneuverability on this bottom lane because he can use shards or sigil or have something like this that allows him to run away from the engagements. And Brewmaster, like I suppose he's got Clap as well as like Drunken Brawler for evasion percentage chance, but Tuskar levels up Snowball level 1, and I think this is meant to be a combo with Koro. Now, where is this vision? Vision for the Radiant side is really, really restricted. Starcat grabs up a Haste Rune, and he's going to have a crack here at middle lane. Now, Tuskar sees him coming in, and Koro, he doesn't want to waste the telekinesis because he knows that he can grab anybody with that when inside the snowball and just drag him back. But there's now 4 heroes for Na'Vi hovering around mid.
Team needs to watch out that bottom.
There's your snowball coming in right now. It's over, and they go on wall. Actually, a quick disruption. Telekinesis is still available, and they're going to drag Lucky back in range of Puppy. The VS stun's still available, but they do not need it. Kuro will take the first blood. Funny takes a little bit of extra damage, but the quad lane from Na'Vi and middle lane appears to be effective.
Quad lane.
That's basically what it is, dude.
What is happening to Dota? This is like what you do in pubs. You're just like, alright, I hate their enemy player middle. I will shut you down.
One thing that Na'Vi have to do is get up to this top lane. Havorse needs support. They need to get Starcat off this lane now, because Havorse is losing too much life points. He's already down to 2 tango charges, and Puppy will come up here to help him out. Because they also got a zone Starcat out so he doesn't get experience or farm. Because if he gets anywhere near his Blink Dagger or level 6 at a decent time, then Na'Vi's gonna have some real trouble controlling during the team fights.
This is also really bad because Shadow Fiend didn't get the first bullet or anything, so he's still only got 1 CS, 1 deny. So Dendi's not doing too well middle, even though they got that kill. So the whole point was to actually help Dendi out a little bit. He's catching up now a little bit. And 2-minute runes is going to be going to Starcat. And he doesn't have any mana though for a clap. Kind of useless right now. I don't know, I think Brewmaster is kind of tanky now. Because you have this dodge chance that you automatically dodge an attack. Well, they're not tri-laning against him, so he's going to get a lot of work up here.
Yeah, this is when he can actually be effective. And when there's no pressure being applied to it. This is the point when I can understand it. Where this didn't happen when I was watching my VP game at all. It was in fact.
I might have been there casting with you. I'm not exactly sure.
You might have been. Like there's very few games you remember a Brewmaster off lane.
No. He's fine.
He can't actually get the kill on Lycan. Well, if he does them, it just means because Puppy was too far away. That's the only way it can really happen. Well, bottom lane, how's Funnick looking? He's now finally just got his last hit in. And Locksman is inside the ice wall with the creep wave too. Quick short range snowball, and Funnick out of absolutely nowhere dishes out a huge amount of damage to that Luna. On top lane, there's body blocking going on from Havorse. Puppy, he's already used his wave as well as his stun. The Starcat will also retreat out.
Well, still 0 for 1. A lot of action though everywhere. I thought if Funnick could have got a kill there if he didn't move. He kind of moved weird in it. He opened up the space for Mantis to walk out, sadly. But Dendi's catching up now. He's got 11 CS for 12 for the Mirana, so they're doing fine. And it's just gonna be a lot of just back and forth mid lane.
It's just a fishing arrow, and Kuro is just actually drag him back. It's like he only wanted to force the leap out though, because there's not enough damage. One of the razors is on cooldown, and there's not enough mana for Dendi to really do anything with this. And in 5 seconds time, the rune's going to spawn up, but I think Dendi also realizes he'll never be able to control the rune. It's DD in fact on bottom still, which means, yeah, okay, Funnick, oh, he got it in time. He might actually have a crack here at Reeves. Snowball as well as Ice Shards. If he can lock Reeves up, yep, there's your Ice Shards, and he'll lock him in here. But the shackles from Reeves, try and buy some time. The arrow flies in too. Funny to get hit by that. Now Dendi comes in. He's only got one raise available at this point. I think he's realized the Funny is dead. Kuro, one picked up, drags Lucky into the river. Disruption from Lucky could even block Dendi into the corner. One raise from range. Kuro, he can't reach him to finish the job. He will leap back, actually, sorry, Wonderfucker will leap down to Kuro, then he would walk back up the lane. Arrows back off cooldown, now Kuro dodges down. So they do not get the connection, and Funnick, well, he's got Snowball still available, and he's looking towards Reeves to get the Ice Shards, and he got it again. So Reeves locked into a corner, Kuro, he's short the mana, but now he's got it. Fade Bolt available, Snowball waited half a second before he sent it out towards the Shadow Shaman. So we go 2-1 now on the board.
They gave Dendi enough space to get a lot of creeps middle, so he's back on top. Lycan and Lunar are definitely neck and neck, so even though both of their lanes are kind of contested, they're still doing what needs to be done.
They're coming down to gank harder on the bottom lane, dude.
Oh,
no. They could snowball 3 up from inside the Fog of War and just come right on top of Mandus. And yep, there it is, the ball of Na'Vi. It'll connect. VS done straight away. And Tuskar will take the last hit. Reeves trying to TP down there in time, but just a little bit too late. Such a big gank train from Na'Vi when you run a hero like Tuskar.
Well, that frees up space for Panda. He's actually rushing a Blink Dagger too.
Yeah,
he might have it relatively fast.
Next case, he need to get control of this game back again. Like I know, like as far as lanes go, experience-wise, it's really not that big towards Na'Vi, but they're the ones that are going to be setting the terms. They have SD as well as Mirana Arrow. They have Brewmaster, Blink into Clap to split. Like with these kind of abilities, you should be able to control the supports in the early stages of the game, or at least find the pickoffs you're searching for. But Na'Vi are the only ones doing the rotations. Mandus is the one that next case you have to make the space for, so he can farm up and become more powerful than both Lycan as well as SF combined.
I agree, they need to be making a lot of space, else the Lycan's going to get free Roshans. They have, we already talked about the negative armor that's going to be coming out from Puppey and Dendi. Dendi's not going to have it for a long time though, but Puppey's still going to be having the Vengeance Aura plus the Wave of Terror, and they can sneak Roshan whenever they want. So they need to be putting pressure on mid or bottom.
Lucky.
He's trying to find him.
He's walked up just then, and Puppey, like, he was spotted. I'm pretty sure the Nighttime Vision spotted him, but Dendi doesn't care. He got a clarity, is now just trying to farm up the stack. So he comes in close, quick raises. He still needs to bottle charge up without losing the charge. But that's some good flash farming from him. And Lucky's now going to spot him out, sees how low he is. 1 point poison's not enough to kill off Dendi here, but he might be able to at least steal a little bit of the remainder of this stack. And that's why they're also
big creeps too.
They're bringing Wonderfucker up. Yeah, these are the ones that are worthwhile. Oh, that's worth the Starfall right now.
Race car bottom lane, Toby. It's happening
again.
Oh. Man,
it's just not right.
It's just the smoke is adding to the movement speed. It's just you can't run away from it. And there's nothing to stop it, except Shadow Demon disruption maybe. That's
like,
about it.
You can disrupt on your own hero, yeah. He seems to always just be that little bit too far away. In fact, right now he's just hiding inside trees to middle lane, waiting for Dendi to return. And then is Dendi going, okay, is this going to be a basic SF now, or are we looking at our, let's say a basic SF. Our basic SF of Blade has been hand of Midas build. It looks like he's going for drums, infiltrate, sorry, and Mandus jump in. Reeds will be here, gets a 3-man shock off, but the Ice Shards are down. TP supports on the way, and Kuro's actually nicely tied into a corner. The Starcat with the clap and Starfall, they get the kill on Pumpy, and now while the Vengeance Aura has been given over to next KZ. So the downside about that, but Wonderfucker still had enough damage to get himself a kill. And with the haste rune, he's chasing down Funnick. He has arrow available as well as the 4-point Starfall, but he's not going to come in range of the tier 1 tower and the polar punch of Tuskar.
Can Dendi go Midas? I think he could probably get away with it. I'm not a fan of it, but it's not bad or anything. It allows you to flash farm, and they already have. Vos is going to put a lot of pressure on the map, and then Dendi's still a little bit far behind in CS, but he's doing all right now. I mean, he's got 43, and he's been jungling, so he's doing really fine for himself, catching up nicely, and well. Still, the Luna's 0-3 right now. She didn't get her ulti off during that last team fight. Did they use all their smokes still on Navi?
You can check their store.
They have 2 left. Holy cow.
They bought him straight from the start. Vos is adding a lot of pressure to this tier 1 tower on top lane. Now Reeves comes up. He's got 3-point shock, but the tower is basically toast. They use fortification. Starcat's here as well. Attack. And he might try and just go straight in for the defense, for the denial, but not possible. And, well, VS is holding back on the stun on Starcat, even though the medallion from Vorst was triggered. They brought more support to the top lane. Now Tuskar is up here, and they're going to try and snowball this one. They're coming in close. Now, where's the vision of the Radiant side? The vision for the Radiant side cuts right here. It's actually a little bit further up now as the creep wave has advanced themselves. But they're trying to actually attack from inside the tree line. So they're using a Vorst as bait to initiate on Starcat. If they don't get that instant stun, he's just going to split though. Here it comes. Tornado's down. He tried to actually go for the split. Realize they didn't even need the stun from VS. That Walrus punch does the work. He was halfway through his animation for split before he saw the ball come in.
Invisibility.
I mean, that ball range, like, okay, so the distance is kind of far when it starts the initial stun.
Did they actually start back up here, like in the tree line over here?
It was right here-ish.
Okay. VS swap. They're trying to help Snowball. They pull them all in. Then they just turn around for the counter initiation. The follow-up VS done goes into Reeves. Monik is actually on a mega kill streak until finally the Starfall will come in and take it from him. And Puppy will also lose his life here. They leap up the last attack. It's a double kill for what a fucker. While in middle lane, Dendi and a Force, they're trying to eat into this tier 1 tower. They're going to catapult the new creep wave behind them, not to mention the extra lifesteal. Kuro was defending the bottom lane. Now he's actually got ultimate available with his arcane boots. Na'Vi are in such a great position to just keep forcing these engagements. And even though it is like 5-8, and the net worth is quite close for the Luna, for the Mirana, that Luna just looks to be so nerfed. Especially when she gives over 4 points of Elusive Beam to Rubik.
And they're trying to gank her up again.
Radiant's middle tower has
they're
been
still losing
denied.
on map control. They have Rasta almost level 6, so maybe they can get some back. And Mantis is probably going to go down here again. He's done for.
Snowball it in. Eclipse before it happens. There's your disruption defensively. The wave of terror just come off, and there's your Eclipse. Puppy will go down. Kuro, he actually stole Eclipse. He can turn back into this fight right now, and there it goes. He takes Bandits. Starcat comes in till he gets just to pick him up and throw him away for the moment. Nakuro's in a lot of trouble. 2 poison and the Starfall to connect on him. But once Na'Vi put themselves in too deep, Vorst gonna blink himself away, TP himself away to safety, while the Wolves gonna get the timing right here to bring down the tower. Not gonna work. Range creep, not even attacking. Yep, denial will happen on the bottom tier 1.
That's 2 denies. So it's kind of a big deal. Even though they're losing out on map control, they still haven't done Roshan, which they'll probably do soon. Dendi's still going to be slow farming. I feel like he has something. Did he get a blink dagger?
He bought the Hand of Midas. He bought the Hand of Midas and treads. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, he's still highest on the net, almost highest on the net worth, and they're creating a lot of space for him. That's a good thing, because the Luna is in catch-up mode, and she's not doing really well at all. And they haven't even started the stacks. She just got her mask. So I'm really feeling that next KZ is going to be on Wadafucker, who's 6-0 right now. I mean, this guy is 6-0.
There's Snowball.
Oh, they're going to get Havos too.
No, they get the arrow on him, and then the blink in. He's still inside the map, so more than Brewmaster goes for the split. Havos goes into Oldie, and the shock. He's at least able to get back in range of his own tier 2 tower, but they're going to get rid of this fire. Brewling, but not in time. Now the Snowball, who are they trying to bring into this one? This is Snowball defensively, and now it rolls back out again. Reed's low on life. There goes your Walrus punch to bring him down. The arrow, though, will connect on Funny, but with a DD on Dendi, they do not want to stick around, especially Wadafucker, who's now 7-0. It's a big killing spree he does not want to give away.
Turned out nicely. They got 2 for 2. Now they got the tower as well, and they're making game time up. So it's 10 for 10, and this Brewmaster, he's ever since he got his Blink Dagger, he's been doing what's expected of him. And whoa, Kuroki. Lucky he has an ulti. No.
He's fine. He stole the Lucent Beam. He's already got his Fade Bolt. If they try and dive him under that tier 1 tower, there'll be too much damage. And now he's got to do the bigger job. They're going to protect Divorce as he does this. They go into Roshan, then he will help out. He's actually got 1 point in the Presence of the Dark Lord, and they actually already used the Snowball. About that one, but either way, they finish the job very quickly. SF grabs the Aegis Immortal, and Na'Vi take Roshan.
A smart thing to note is they made Panda use his ulti, so they knew they couldn't contest that fight, even if they wanted to. They saw it, and you saw Lucky and Slowcat just sitting there like, dude, can we take this, guys? Can we take this? And like, no Panda ulti, you're not going to be taking that, because they don't have enough control in these team fights. So, well played by Na'Vi, I would say, by forcing out the Panda ulti and then going immediately straight afterwards doing the Roshan.
But they're still going to keep the pressure on. As you said, the work is being done by StarCat. Wadafucker is on a really good spree for this game. And with a good arrow up right now, it's going to connect on Funnick. Now, he's the tankiest one of all that could have taken that. Kuro, he's got to keep him out. What was actually stolen the 4-point star for. Now, Funnick is able to get the polar punch off, but StarCat blinks up. Kuro, he has to throw him back. The Eclipse mainly wasted here, but they still take both the kills. And Dendi, well, he's going to back up. Hex to start with. Reeves is only level 1, the arrow's coming in. They need the shackles as well, but StarCat, whoa. Deep under the tier 1 tower in mid. He's got a lot of support behind him, but ready to go onto the tier 1 tower up against a level 11 SF.
I mean, Dendi has 3k gold. I'm curious as to what he's gonna go. What's good against this team? Maybe a Butterfly, maybe, or a Manta. It's okay against Brew. I don't know. He's probably going to go for a BKB is the most, I want to say obvious, but it's the safest bet, because they need Shadow Fiend to be online for them to team fight, and if he doesn't have a BKB, they can't really team fight, it seems like.
I'll be with you on that one, dude. There's just too much disable. There's too much disable and control that can go over the SF. Funnick is meant to be that big diversion. They still need to have that big man that just stands in the middle of the fight. While up on the top lane, there's 2 heroes smoked up. They're searching for Funnick just to get over-aggressive and try and come down and farm up against StarCat. And meanwhile, too, StarCat, I thought he had a little bit more money on him. I thought he was closer towards that Aghanim Scepter than just the basic point booster. I know we're only 16 minutes in, he's still doing a pretty damn good job for the offlaner. Just thought some money has vanished from his account. He's only sitting at 5,000 net worth. This 9k on SF is a real concern. Yeah, there's just straight BKB.
And with that, they should be able to fight. They have Aegis for how much longer? 1, 2, 3 more minutes?
Yeah.
They have enough time to pressure these tier 2s, especially with the split push coming from Havos. He's almost got his Necro 3. It's on Necro 2 right now. And, I mean, Kuroki, he's just really tanking it up. He's got 1,000 HP as this Rubik, level 9. He's just that double bracer build.
Well, he's got to survive through the engagements, too. There's Eclipses, there's Aether Shocks, there's Starfalls. All of that will just evaporate his life points if he gets hit by all 3 of them. But he needs something to allow him to keep alive and steal. And his Arcane Brutes will give him the rest of it, because he has his mana pool from those. I'll have to try and defend middle lane. Mass Open Ward's getting ready to be planted again. And yeah, it is. There's Na'Vi's TP support coming in, and Reeves, Mass Serpent Wards go down. So they try and force it out, and he actually lost the Mass Serpent Wards. He gave the wards over to Kuro.
It's unfortunate. Now they're gonna lose probably 2. They're gonna lose 2 towers, I feel. Maybe just 1.
With an Aegis BKB as well as having Mass Serpent Wards, I'd put my money on at least the tier 2 tower in mid. Not actually losing a fight, because if that happens, then it's 2 towers lost.
I think they'll lose the bottom. Well, not anymore, because Luna's not going down. Luna's going for BKB. She's not going to have that for a long time. She needs that ASAP if they want to contest any of these fights, I feel, now that the BKB is over up on the Shadow Fiend. And he's got another 2,000 gold already. This is just an absurd amount of farm. He's just gonna outcarry this Luna just because of how well he's farming right now.
Yep.
Radiant's
there go our Mass Serpent Wards to the bottom lane, so Na'Vi, they attack the tier 2 tower, and it looks like next case you realize they can't fight against this, so they're just backed up. Let the Mirana farm top, let Starcat farm up mid,
Radiant's
and
bottom
let the tier
tower
2
has
tower go
fallen.
down. There's almost a point where Na'Vi didn't have to use the Mass Serpent wards. Just go high ground now, because that's exactly where they're headed. The entire team is here. They shine up towards the high ground to block the northern approach to that tier 3 tower. But the Ether Shock won't be enough. They've still got catapults with them. They've got wolves on the front lines. There is fortification available for an SKZ, but when the arrows don't connect, they're not firing the initiation. And now level 3 Necro books are also up and running for Revorsed. But the defense is working. The tier 3 tower just drop on live. Na'Vi don't need to force anything here. It's almost like they're hoping XKZ come out to try and fight them.
They really want them to come out, and they can easily kite them around with the snowball. It feels the zoning from the ice shards, the swap can save anybody, and they have the Lycan ulti, and they have a lot of just kite ability, I feel. So they want to fight outside, but now they're going to press this utility.
Yeah, fortification goes, Mass Serpent wards also drop, and Brewmaster's used his split. The arrow flies out, but it only hit the Necro units. Now Kuro, he's done that pretty hard, trying to run himself away while the snowball goes back in. It's in very, very deep, and it's just funny. He's in the middle of 4 heroes inside the base, while the Brewmaster ulti is about to wear off, but there's been no collateral kills. Puppy swapping Dendi back into the BKB windup. They have to retreat right now. Mantis locked up for a little bit with the extra stuns. The long range raise couldn't connect. How about you? They only jump back out again. We've got a switch around. Starcat, there's loser beam. BS will go down. Then he's still alive in this fight. And now you'll have a man fight up against Waterfucker, but not enough damage. The death kill. In fact, gives Dendi a triple kill, bringing down the Lunar on the rim. And we go 16-13 with SKZ pushing up the daisies a little.
They got the Aegis too. I mean, I feel like XKZ won that fight.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're still down, don't get me wrong, I feel like they're still down a lot because of this Lycan split push that's going to be pressuring them, but they held the base, and Lucky's not in trouble. He's going to be fine here. Panda ulti, it didn't do that much, but holy cow, did you see that windup from Funnick? Alright, I was watching the snowball during that whole fight, and it didn't go anywhere for 5 seconds, it felt like. I don't know, it was like a zoning thing, he had to do it, else he was gonna die, that's why he did it. But the Panda ulti was kind of useless, but then they were able to fight 4v5, so it turned out okay, because Dendi popped his BKB, but he was already almost dead when he popped it, so then he died kind of there after.
Does it actually make you untargetable when you're inside the snowball?
Yes.
So technically you could wait out the Brewmaster ulti inside the snowball. I know you don't have that much time because you've only got 4 seconds, but
4 seconds. Oh.
Yeah, bottom lane, they're coming in, and Mantis, well, this gives you flashbacks to the very, very start of this game.
It does. Does he have buyback? That's the big A. His buyback, he's gonna probably have to use that. Does he have his ulti? He has ulti. Everybody has their ultis.
It won't be enough though. Like even Wolves and Necro units, they're gonna bring down this tier 3 tower. While Starcat getting stunned up and kept down, he cannot blink into initiate here, and the range rate's the primary focus. Arrow flies in, can't connect on anybody, but then the blink out by Starcat, snowball back in again. But at the same time, the Brewmaster split went, and a wonderful ward trap of Warth and Kuro. They're both on the edge of this one, and Kuro cannot get himself out of these wards. He's trying desperately, but cannot do so. He will drop down the Luna, has fall back, and the range ranks has also fallen down. A bit of mistiming there for the arrow, but now the Eclipse will go. Funnick gets evaporated, and a Force trying to run back into the SD just quickly disrupts him up, while Dendi as well as Puppy battling up against Starcat in the mid, and Lycan, he's going back inside the bottom. Probably not the greatest thing to do now. He's drunken hazed up, a quick Lucent Beam. Just retreats himself out. A quick TP out, and he'll be out to safety.
So close. Yeah, they got the Brax, and they didn't lose too much. They lost 3 heroes for range Rex. Trying to weigh this. Yeah, it's still okay, I feel. It's more map control. Plus the Roshan should be coming up anytime.
Yeah, you got 10 seconds on Roshan. Gonna be alive. By the way, Valve, next request. Please turn the clock the right way up. No one looks at the clock on its side. Just saying. No one.
Was I talking to you about this? We were talking about the Roshan animations. I think we were.
Yeah, and I was telling you about like the timing and how you're supposed to read it all and all that jazz.
Are
you talking about like the baby roachlings that have to come up every time he spawns? Because I still think that is one of the greatest ideas ever conceived by man. Or maybe mainly this man.
Mainly just me. Just me, guys.
Oh, this Sigil is being such a nuisance in mid. Hovering over the top of Stylecat and just moving around scouting. Now Mance will find it. Can he? Yeah, he can. He gets the last hit. The Observe Ward was helping him. We're at Roshan time now. So Na'Vi just go back in again, and they can take it so quickly if they had... Where's Lycan? Lycan is currently farming up the Ancients, so... suppose he's not massively needed, but now he's been here. Roshan will happen a lot faster. Short range snowball. One way to do it.
No, it doesn't work on Roshan. I mean, Dendi has the Aegis and a butterfly now. I'm not seeing how he's going to die this time. Since he has the butterfly. At least they might get a tower top, but they're going to lose their tier 2 middle and then probably their tier 3. This is going to be really hard for them to defend without the BKB and Luna. It's a pause of the century. Puppy pause.
It's not really, because Na'Vi don't have vision of Mantis or Stylecat moving down right now. And also next KZ have no vision of Na'Vi. So as far as this moment goes, everything is actually quite normal for both the teams. Don't
know what's going on, but go.
Funny, just tapped the button by mistake. I don't know. Where's the communication? He's just like, wait a moment. Wait a moment, hey, do we now have vision? It's Inchin. It's Inchin. Dendi is only like a micron away from being seen by Mantis. Also, Mantis is very, very close to having his full BKB. 2,600 gold on him.
You have to sell his ring of Aquila, I think, to get it.
Dyer's top tower
yeah, he has it now. He has it now. Yeah, actually, 75 gold.
Middle tower is under attack.
The Nuka Creep. Nuka Creep!
Did he get a little bit more expensive?
Radiant's middle tower
has fallen. 1375.
Oh. Well, here comes Na'Vi, up through the mid. Arrows able to connect on Dendi. Brewmaster jumps into the instant clap and split snowball though. They wait it out. They waited as much of it out as possible, and then they come in and manage the BKB winds up. SD Destruction was in time to protect the Lunar at least, and to realise Shadow's tried to do the same thing, but they've lost you into buyback another one. Mass Surfboard, not the greatest place for Na'Vi to be fighting, especially when that Eclipse is coming down so hard. But it gets split between the Necro units. A Force will go down. Last minute shackles, but Dendi just 2 hits Reeves to the sidelines. And the buybacks that came out just then, you actually had 2 that came out from SKZ. Actually, 3, no, it was only 2. Shadow Shaman as well as Shadow Demon. Both brought back for that.
Go back in, maybe.
Arrow Koro. With Massive Mods on the high ground, next case he will try and do as much damage here as possible, and Starfall gets stolen by Koro. Just time to back up.
They really need his eggs right now on Stylecat. They need it so badly.
Are under attack.
They're losing their bottom. Uh-oh, they might get caught out. No.
Puppy is not. He's not in range for the swap.
Is under attack.
They're too far away. And remember, it's still a melee racks on the bottom, so any kind of damage which is taken will still regenerate over time. If Na'Vi don't push you on that bottom lane within the next like 2 minutes, it's going to be basically back up to full health anyway. Actually, 2 minutes may be a little bit too short. 3 minutes.
Well, they're still. That was a good ward placement last fight. They're basically. I think they're doing a good job with what they're given. I mean, they're down 10,000 gold, but they're still doing these fights. Well, Habos. He just used his dust casually that he had for some reason.
He's making a slot. Yeah, he's making a slot for the Hyperstone.
Yep.
So the Hyperstone floods in there, and like Puppy doesn't have a spot and Kuro doesn't have a slot, so may as well. Comes in, the Horse able to dodge it. They try and move up towards the high ground. The good pick up there by Kuro, dragging the SD back. And they will be without the SD for this engagement. Still Necropooks not being popped up here from a Horse. And now Brewmaster jumps in for the split. Dendi, he's locked in a tight corner. At the same time, Puppy, he's in way too deep. The Horse, he's trying to battle up, but they still haven't brought down this melee rank just yet. The Horse, he's actually shackled up. Dendi may as well wind up the ulti. He's trying to just man fight up against Mantis. The Snowball actually protects the Horse. They run out, and the extra stun into the Walrus Punch. The Horse will still go down at the end of the day. The Miranda must fight back, and Luna is on the sidelines. So Dendi has the opening to bring down that melee Rax, and the Sigil just to slow down motherfucker. allowing Dendi to come in a little bit closer. He's trying to get
Radiant's
closer to finish the
middle
job though. And
tower is under
Koro,
attack.
telekinesis in 2 seconds, and was he still this time? Yeah, she got the split. Nothing else was used by the Brewmaster between this time. So the split is now there for Koro.
That's huge. This is gonna be tier. This is gonna be a tier 1. Yeah, this is tier 3s. This might be Rax. Dendi.
Koro's keeping his distance. Blink in, telekinesis only on the illusions though. Starcat though gets stunned up by the telekinesis drop down, and now the Bruling split will come out from the Rubik. Looking to find out who's he going to try and stun up at the moment. He's going to pick a target. They're just running around at the moment without sending anybody up or down. And the Agency Maul from Dendi will be lost here. The Brewmaster ulti is about to wear off on the Rubik. He's still able to get away, maybe a stun off or something. Kuro back to his double stop for Dendi. He's ward trapped up. Massive more sold again, but Kuro, okay, now he has enough man to let it rip. Dendi and Death ulti will fly, but what a fucker! He jumped in range of the wards. He has swapped it up, so there's a little bit more space, but then a fade ball out from Kuro. Puppy as well as Kuro. Just the tag team support brothers. Bring down Miranda and SD in the middle lane, playing around those tall and mass serpent wards.
Just when you think they're about to win a team fight next season, Navi just come in, roll in. Now they got the wolves online, all this, the mass zoo.
There's no more entries.
Radiant's middle
You're
tower
gone.
has fallen.
Mora's punches perfectly. Manus had to use his BKB. That's his 9-second BKB going into the Eclipse, and Eclipse stolen again. The Bruling splits come off. They're looking for a kill on Puppy. They've already managed to bring down Dendi, and Puppy is dropping very low. Swap on Kula for 1 more second. The Shards try and buy some space.
Radiant's top
The upside for
tower
Navi
has
is the
fallen.
BKB's one off for Manus. The downside is they got Lycans up in the air. In comes the snowball again from Funning. Polar punches Manus up into the air. You watch the Panther do a flip, and now the Eclipse comes out. Starcat's melting to this. That one came out from Kuro with the double kill for him. They can re-enter in the middle lane and bring down that Rax.
It was amazing watching that Kuroki.
Radiant's
Yeah, he
middle
did
barracks
a
are
lot of
under
work right
attack.
there. Easy Luna steal from the Eclipse. And
They're going
they're
again.
gonna get lucky too.
They may even just pick up the courier while they wait. Nope, they get the courier movement speed. Reeves comes out. And Funnick will go down here. I thought there's more help there. Where did Kuro go?
That is actually, where did he go?
I thought he was inside the ball.
He blinked out. Can you blink out during the ball? What?
I'm guessing you can because he definitely didn't go in that deep.
Radiant's top tower is
Hey,
under attack.
I'm watching it again right now on my side screen, and no, yeah, he was not there when they came out of the ball. Lycan goes down the top lane in the meantime, while middle lane is trying to be forced out by Dendi. He just pops the BKB, but then goes step to counters, and he winds up. Whoa, 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 whoa! Throws the ulti out. VS swaps him out to safety, then the stun over to What a Fucker Puppy. It's just like, dude, why do I have to die for you? Comes into the side creeps but can't get there in time to deny himself. And then he's just backing up. Dendi also has Satanic available, but now he's down at 24 souls, and Roshan's potential spawn time a minute and a half.
Middle tower
And
is
Manus
under
will
attack.
finally bring down this tier 1 tower in the middle lane. There's a Willy. Arrow connects on Funnick and the ward trap. They got him perfectly. Snowball can't get
Dire's
time
middle
for it.
tower is
So they
under
not only
attack.
do they kill off Tuskar, but they'll
Dire's
bring down this
structures are
after
fortified.
fortification. They will bring down this tier 1 tower in middle lane.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And they're still down a Rax and a half, 2 Rax, 3, I would say 3 Raxes, even though it's the range in middle. They're finally getting a little bit of map control. I mean, they're still looking pretty bleak unless Mantis can get maybe a Butterfly and a Satanic here. I'm not seeing how they're going to turn this fight, this game around. And he's got a Caress almost up on the Lycan, there it is. So if Havos just goes to BKB, they have nothing to do with him. And once this Aegis goes down, I think we might see the death push down middle.
I would actually ask the question, why didn't Havors get the BKB? Like, I can understand a side curious for the team fights and you're feeling so far ahead, you just go for it, but like, there's a lot of control on the field. Denny's already shown the reason why you pick up the BKB. And now, Havors is in trouble. Ulti up, the arrow is available, he's trying to leap down, find a good angle for it. And Havors, well, he won't get hit by, I guess, hit by the lightning from range, but they're double TPing back. They realize with the Havors ulti down, people are pushing in through other lanes at the moment, and they're looking towards mid. Dandy quick raises and the creep wave pushing in through both bottom as well as mid. And now the Eclipse will go. Wait, that's Kuro's Eclipse. It's Kuro's Eclipse. Starcat will now go for the split. Kuro has to blink himself away. Give him the space. Manus pops up his own Eclipse, but Dandy and Puppy both will survive this. And Funny gets returned towards the engagement. He's got Snowball available, Kuro's in through the rear, and once he gets a steal, in fact, he's just looking to walk his way out of this. What the hell? Now he seals up something. He bought himself a fresh new Eclipse. That's not exactly what he was searching for. And now once he seals this time, he does time to split. He splits him, he's going to try and go solo on Starcat. The Moonlight Shadow's protecting him. Trying to run out. They need this gem back on him while Dendi's trying to attack onto the tier 4 towers. The Sigil's giving him the cover fire. The tier 3 tower on the top lane is now finally being focused down by the Lycan, but they come out and try and fight. The Sigil being attacked now by Man. Sonic back into the engagement. Snowball short range into Man. Going to polar punch him up and towards the air while Kuro battling up almost one-on-one up against Starcat while Dendi ward trapped again. Reed's really good at the money for these ones. Kuro will finally go down. Marana taking his killing spree, but Dendi winds up the only BS, walks him out. But now the Death Volley will still be there. What a fucking Reed's copped the edge of it. Puppy unable to save his mid solo, and they go in deeper. Snowball, he needs a target. He's coming in on top of Reeds, and then Monk blinks away to safety. The Shadow Demon disrupts himself defensively, and Funnick will try and escape out. While tier 4 tower goes down the mid lane to the rest of the creep wave. Well, Funnick, whoa, 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 whoa. Have enough damage? Yeah, with the arrow they do. Without the arrow, Funnick possibly could have turned around in for a kill then.
Now they're just making a beeline for Roche. They know if they don't get this Roche, and they're going to be out of this. They think Lycan might be doing it as well. But Havos isn't actually doing it, and even though they have 4 dead, they still have buybacks. They don't have buyback on Dendi. They can still contest this pretty easily if they wanted to. They're still down 2 Raxes, and they're against the Lycan.
What if I can go greedy? He got the haste rate denied off, but the buyback is there from Tuskar. And with the Wolf inside the pit, and the Ice Shards, and the Sigil, Brewmaster does his split instantly before this fight's even begun. I think he was waiting for the Snowball to come in over the top, and now in they come Kuro. He stole arrow, sent up in towards the air, and you're right, the Sigil, they just can't do anything inside of it. And Amorth, well, he runs in. Roshan sitting at one side of his life points, and Manus, wow, that BKB does not protect him from the physical DPS of Amorth, and he can still know he can't get the kill. Gets the punch up in the air. It's a triple kill for Amorth. They'll come in, they'll take Roshan. With so many heroes on the sideline for so long, we're probably even going to look at the GG in a moment. They're just going to force in top lane, give mega creeps, and Na'Vi can secure game number 1.
Oh my goodness, that Sigil. I've never seen a Sigil do so much work in my life. That was amazing. And like you said, it should be a good game. Do they have buyback on Luna? Yes, they
There's
don't.
buyback from Marana as well as Shadow Shaman, but not the
No
Luna.
Luna. These Raxes aren't going to be staying up with no Luna. It's just too much. Well, we got a Basher now on the... What?
Wait,
Marana did.
she sacrificed a buyback for that?
No, I don't want a buyback. I want to end with more items.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification triumph by 20 seconds time. Snowball's on the way in. It's going to hit both Starcat as well as Lucky, but it's only... There was only one, but with 4 stars still available, they just swap Starcat in and out. Puppy is locked inside the ward trap, and they're going to get the kill before it can actually 4-star out of that. Force doesn't care. The attack onto the tier 4 tower there. Mega creeps available. VS will climb back into the game. It'll take a while before Puppy can reach the base. In fact, there's the GG call already. And with Ether Shock first damage, a wonderful shards coming out from Funnick. That Tuskar really just turned this game around. Not to mention Rubik. Like, I want to give like early points over to Funnick for the ganks on the Luna on the bottom lane. Means Luna never really properly came online. But those fights that happen around bottom tier 3 and mid tier 3 of an SKZ, Kuro, highlight Rubik. Highlight Rubik. Time and time again.
He stole a lot of spells, aka the